Hi everybody, welcome back. So in today's video, why are we even comparing? Are you now competing with stats? But anyway, what if they are more kinder and compassionate? Okay, what if they don't feel entitled to women's labor? Okay, what if they help around the house? What if they cook and clean? Okay, what if they understand women? What if they've got their shit together? Because from observation, most of them have. I've never come across a stud who didn't have a nice car, okay, or looked put together, or I don't know, there's something about them, but they seem to always be minding their business. Why? It doesn't even make sense to me that you're comparing men to studs. Like, don't do it, okay? Don't do it. Maybe they know and understand women. And that's my humble opinion. If I'm wrong, you can correct me. But they had a lot to say. And it's quite interesting because I learned a lot. But anyway, before we get into the video, you know what to do. Hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. Leave your comment in the comment section because I would love to know what you think about all of this, okay? So let's play a few of the responses and I'll be back to talk some more.
So like when I first came across this video, I thought it was hilarious. Like I even interacted with it and, I was like, hey, don't give them any ideas, like it was a good time. And then I like started going through the comments and it got real sad and dark and insecure in there. And look, if you didn't take this as a joke and you really are wanting to know, well, why don't these women have to, meet the same expectations as we do? Well, I'll tell you the first issue is that you're competing with other women. Most women that you would consider good women would find that sad. There are expectations in this community we have to meet, trust me. But you know what we do when we don't meet the qualifications of a woman that we want? We go find a woman that we do meet the qualifications for and we pursue her. Because what it seems that keeps happening with you guys is that you have this attitude of why them and not me, and like even with other men. And instead of focusing on the things that you might lack or the things that you might already come with and strengthen those things, you just get upset and make podcasts and lose your hair and your beards don't connect. And there's a lot of anger in the fact that you don't meet the qualifications of these women when there's plenty of women who can accept you for who you are. You guys are so stuck on looks. I mean, you are stuck there in an abyss of looks. And it's more and more apparent every day that you do not want emotional connection that you can well establish with your other male counterparts, but you can't seem to spare that for the woman that you're interested in. And then you keep going on these tangents as to why you don't have access to good women. Good women are emotionally intelligent. They don't care that you're 6 foot and make 100K if you're a loving and caring person. And now I know that there's going to be plenty of women who jump in here and say like, nope, I like mine 6 foot and 100 and make 100K. And that's good for you. Keep your standards. I'm not telling you to lower them. I'm actually telling the men who don't meet those expectations to leave you alone.
Because they actually like women and you don't necessarily have to tell them that's what they got to bring to the table. They're going to do it anyway because they already know the role that they play in the relationship usually is the masculine role. So what they're going to do, they're going to drop that bag. They are. My years of work in retail and from relationships that I have witnessed in my friend circle, a lot of studs, they spend so much money on their girlfriends. They do. And let her have kids, they're going to spend so much motherfucking money and it's ridiculous.
You know, what's funny is I actually got on TikTok to talk about something completely different. And then this was the first thing I saw on my feed. And I was like, I gotta say something. Now, first of all, that's pretty hilarious, right? But like J. Cole once said, all good jokes contain true shit. So let's get into the lesson that could be taken from this video. Now, I have a few straight feminine friends. And they all seem to be sad to date men. And what's even sadder is they all already have this conception that they're never going to get what they want. Or they even say things like, I enjoy men for the physical aspects, but everything else is pretty trash. So I feel like if a woman only wants to be with you for physical reasons, then goddamn, it must be good physical stuff, right? Like if I'm only going to be with you because I want you to make me feel financially secure and physically safe, regardless of if you're actually going to protect me, but if you look like you could protect me, then I mean, like, it might as well be good, right? So that means big size, and always, and big pockets. And if you can provide that along with the emotional security that a lot of women are actually pursuing, then like it's perfect. But a lot of women have already settled on the fact that they're just not going to get that. Whereas women provide a lot of emotional connections. Women also provide a lot of other things that make one feel entirely special. Like, I'm almost sure whoever coined the term princess treatment received treatment from another woman. And obviously, because there's always that one person in the comments, not everyone's like this. No, okay, you got some very emotionally withdrawn, closed off, don't provide nothing women, just like you have very caring, open, emotional, mature men. I'm not speaking on everyone. You may also be thinking, well, if women can get all they need from other women, then what they need men for? And what I have to say to that is, they can't help that they're straight.
Maybe this is different for me because I've only ever exclusively dated plus size studs, but they always have their own apartment, a nice car with some window tint just below the illegal amount, and like a 780 credit score. So I don't know what you're talking about, but they're always multiple degrees, and a lot of times they're legacy. So the problem once again is y'all, not them.
I mean, it's really simple math, if we being honest, bro. But let me break it down better for you. First of all, it's a lot of studs that do make 100K, or way more than that. Second of all, even the ones that don't make 100K still be paying all the bills with theirs. Just saying. And let's not forget, there will always, and I mean always to the day we die, be a stud that is willing to take care of a woman and her 3 kids. The ones that you left. Now that ain't me, but they out there. Okay. There's plenty of reasons why we don't have to be 6 feet. I'm 5'1". My woman's 6 foot. We have no problem. And what's even funnier is a lot of y'all are forgetting the average height of a woman is like 5'3" to 5'5". So there's that. But stop trying to compete where you don't compare. Okay, y'all be mad when y'all try to say that we trying to be men, which we not. But y'all be mad about that. And then here y'all go, just bringing us up for no reason. Why is that? Come on now. Stop that. I also need y'all to realize that being a provider has absolutely nothing with gender and has everything to do with the energy that you possess. It's really in you and not on you. So there's that. When y'all ready for that discussion, let me know, because that's deep.
I'm not even going to hold you through this. Statistically speaking, men are attracted to 80% of the women they see in a given day. And statistically speaking, women are attracted to 20% of the men they see in a lifetime. Also, they know how to make us come, and they have tits. So honestly, there's like no comparison. Like the return on investment for a man is total shit. Return on investment with a stud, hundreds across the board. Sorry.
I need you to name 5 broke studs that you know. Go ahead, try it. I know somebody whose mom is bi and they're dating a stud. Their partner said, I'm gonna buy you a house, and then bought a house in San Francisco. Studs just move differently. I'm sorry. You can't compete with them. Like, studs are really who men think they are, unfortunately.
You want to know why? Because I know more studs who are paying child support for children that aren't even biologically theirs than I know men who are paying child support for children who they helped create. That's why. Think about that for a second.
I really did just want to leave this one alone because it didn't feel like it should be a big deal. Like, even I was just laughing in the comment sections because of, like, it's a joke, right? No, it's not a joke to some people. I wanted to say that there's something that studs do better. But what it really comes down to is y'all are fucking nuts. Y'all do not value people as people anymore. You have really let these podcasts bros and hoes just convince you that there has to be some quantifiable value to every human being that you meet, and that you have to rate them and fucking pick them apart, and that there's no value in them if they don't meet this criteria. Like, you guys have fucking shopping lists. It's gross. My wife and I met when we were both working at a Panera Bread making sandwiches together. She was making like $7.50 and I was making like $8.15. We did not have grand designs. We did not have prerequisites. We did not tell each other, you know, what do you bring to the table? No shit like that. We were really nice to each other and we had fun together. And then we started dating. Then we started doing other stuff. Now we have really nice careers. Hers is in robotics and mine is in public transit. That's, yeah. That was 12 years ago. We were just nice to each other, shit. Also, real quick, isn't it men who started ripping other men apart first about not making enough money and calling themselves high value men? Like, that was men first, right? They brought that up first. I don't know. I don't date men, so. Good luck, y'all.
I don't know who needs to be reminded this, but studs are not men. Sapphic, queer, and gay relationships aren't just hetero relationships with different people swapped into those roles. We have entirely different dynamics, and mostly when it's a non-man with a non-man, there's a lot more equality because you don't have those imposed gender roles and gender standards in those types of relationships. There are some lesbians and queer relationships that incorporate toxic heteronormative standards within their relationship, but that's usually not the case. Queer relationships do not operate like heterosexual relationships. For some reason, heterosexual people continue to apply heteronormative standards to our relationship. People who date studs are not looking for men. They're attracted to masculine women. That doesn't necessarily come with your toxic patriarchal standards involved. Please stop speaking about queer relationships if you are not queer.
They said it all. Go and do your homework. Matter of fact, maybe you should get closer to them and learn from them. Okay, learn from them. Learn how to treat women from them. You know, learn what they are doing right, because maybe learning from other men is the same thing, and so most of you are caught up somewhere and you don't know what you're doing. It's not always about the money, okay? It's being emotionally available, being empathetic, you know, not feeling entitled to a woman's labor, expecting a woman to cook, clean, take care of the kids and pay half of the bills, all while being beautiful and satisfying your every need, treating women like objects. Leading with your wallet because you have no personality, talking about all your accomplishment and, you know, your suit and tie and your car and whatever, and there's nothing else. It's almost like you are the prize. Not being present, ghosting women, cheating, bringing them STIs. Somebody said that 80% of men are attracted to every single woman they meet. Having babies on wives and girlfriends. Keeping women in your life that you know don't want, you know that are not your type, occupying your time with them, breaking hearts, making them miserable. You don't want to end a relationship because of all the things that they do for you, but you never acknowledge them for the same sad things that they do for you. You know, then cheating on them, keeping them because you don't want any other man to have them. But you know for a fact that you don't want them. You know, the list is endless. Maybe you should learn from the guys who have healthy relationships and marriages, okay? And leave the studs alone. Most of the times they are minding their business, to be honest, from observation. And I'm straight, okay? From observation, they're always minding their business. They're always in their business. Most of them have businesses and they're making money, so they are minding that business that pays them. Maybe you should do that as well, you know, and go to therapy. Go to therapy and then learn more about women. Learn more so when you meet women, it's not all about what is in between your legs. Okay? It's that you want to form a bond, a relationship with them. That you're genuine. That you want that relationship. But hey, what do I know? Let me know about what you think of all of this in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate every single one of you. And let me know, is YouTube suggesting my videos? I know I've been gone for a while, but my views are dropping a bit and I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Is YouTube showing you my videos? If they are, let me know. If they are not, let me know, because I don't know what's happening. But anyhow, okay, maybe it's because I've been gone for a very long time, but yeah, I'm back. Okay, tell a friend to tell a friend that I'm back. Okay, see you again with another video. Take care of yourselves. Bye.